G'day Star Wars collectors and welcome to Red Leader 1. Today I'm going to continue on the talk and discussion about items I would love to see Hasbro release for the vintage collection or the Black Series figures or vehicles in the future. And today I'm going to continue to talk about Blue Squadron's X-Wing or Blue Leader's X-Wing as part of the vintage collection. This year marks 5 years since the release of Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and I think it's time for Hasbro to release this vehicle for collectors. This is something that collectors have been waiting for since Rogue One was released, and surprised we haven't got it yet. It's not a massive job for Hasbro to release this vehicle. All they have to do is repaint Luke's Red 5, and we have either Blue Squadron X-Wing or Blue Leader's X-Wing release for the 5-year anniversary of Rogue One. It makes sense. It's an awesome vehicle. I know a lot of collectors out there are talking about this vehicle they would love to add to the collection. And as a large vehicle collector myself, I would love this to be right next to Red 5 or my Red 2, which I have as well. So please, Hasbro, if anyone is listening, please release Blue Squadron X-Wing for the vintage collection, hopefully this year. Cross the fingers. I'm not too fussed about I would love if Hasbro went back and actually fixed the issue with the S-foils. I know that's the only thing that really plagues the X-Wings that have been released over the last couple of years and even further back, even though lately we've had a new sculpt for the X-Wing, but they still haven't fixed that issue up. Now, with Poe Dameron's X-Wing, released from the Rise of Skywalker, they did actually improve the X-Wing with a push-down button, which locks the S-foils in position. So maybe that's an idea Hasbro can do with the newer X-Wings. Look at improving the S-foils in the future. Now, I'm not that fussed if we don't get that yet. I just really love a Blue Squadron X-Wing released as part of the vintage collection. But if Hasbro, if you can fix it. If you can't at the moment, just release it with the standard X-Wing, and maybe down the track, then you can re-release all different types of X-Wings with the improved S-foils. I'm sure collectors are going to buy them anyway. I know I will. But then another thing we can talk about as part of Rogue One is give us General Merrick in the vintage collection card back as well, which will be really cool. So hopefully that is in the works. Hopefully Hasbro are at the moment going to release this. We really haven't heard too much about what vehicles are being released this year, apart from the Razor Crest and the playset, the 10-5 hallway playset. So I can't think of, unless I've missed anything, Hasbro haven't really released any details on vehicles at the moment. It's just been figures. So maybe they are holding this back. Maybe at some stage this year, Hasbro will release. Well, obviously, New York Toy Fair is at the first of the toy fairs that come along. I'm not too sure what will happen because of COVID at the moment. But, yeah, I guess in the next few months we'll find out what Hasbro's got in line. Really hoping that the Blue Squadron X-Wing is what's going to be released this year. Please, Hasbro, release it. So let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what your thoughts are. I'm pretty confident you guys are in agreement with me on this X-Wing. I'm not too sure what other vehicles they could release. Someone mentioned to me about they're probably going to focus more on the Mandalorian, but then they didn't really have too many vehicles this season which haven't been released yet or have already been released. So but yeah, so Blue Squadron X-Wing, and I'm not too sure what else as part of the vintage collection of vehicles. So all right, guys, so that's it for this video. Stay tuned tomorrow. I've got something really cool I'm going to set up and film tomorrow. It's got to do with the previous video, what I talked about, the Black Series a Battle of Hoth playset or a deluxe set with the turrets and stuff like that. I'm also going to be talking about, someone did mention to me about if it would be cool if Hasbro would release the vintage collection Hoth battle set, which I had a look at, and there is actually an old vintage collection card back box, but I'm going to do something really cool and do a video on that tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, guys. All right, thank you for watching. Drop a comment down below, hit that like button, share this video, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you are a subscriber, make sure you hit that notification bell so you are notified when I've uploaded my next video. Thank you, guys. See you in the next video. May the force be with you always.